Good. Is this morning now? Yes, it's still morning. It's about 10 a.m. You know, I just got wave of very heartbreaking news. Right about now, Africans are being driven out of their accommodation in China in the middle of COVID-19 pandemic.
One Voice Africa.
They're just not away.
They don't even
allow us to.
They don't even allow us.
We are just walking on the road. You see, they cannot give us house. They cannot provide a place we can stay. They are just following. After we have spent 15 days in the hotel, after quarantine us for 15 days, they cannot allow us to stay one place. They didn't give us any hotel.
As a matter of fact, some Nigerians and other Africans that have traveled to China just before the lockdown have been stopped from moving around in China freely. And this is what some of us have been talking about over the years. We are long ripe enough to self-sustain, to look within and be in our homes, create what we need and use them.
We don't know where they are taking us to. We have been in quarantine for 14 days now. We don't know where they are taking us to. Everybody is here.
We are discriminated every day. You cannot enter a mall without questions. Even in the buses, we are discriminated.
If it means using just what we produce, it's good enough for us right here in Africa, you know. And guys, guess what? I also learned that some good Samaritans, Americans, have gone out there to support Nigerians who have slept on the street for a number of days, that have not even been fed. You know, they are not allowed to use the Chinese medical facilities. They've been quarantined and tested negative, but they've been kept in quarantine. And then this is the sharp contrast. While some of us are crying about the unpleasant marriage with Africans and the Chinese, these people have no single regard for the African people. And I'm not here to incite any form of unrest, but I'm just saying, can we use these things as a platform to make our society better and remain here? We have the best environment. If we're even to leverage on nuclear electricity, I don't know much about it, I'm sure that our Earth surface is stable enough to handle the best form of electricity ever. Look at South Africa, for example. Please, Africans, if you're a person in authority, if you have some kind of influence and you're able to do a little bit to help us look within as Africans, I'm calling on you that this is the time to act. Dangote, Otedola, name them, all the great Africans out there. This is the time to create our own world and self-sustain. Dangote, of course, is doing a lot already, and I want to call on every other Africans, intellectuals, professors. Let's rise up and begin to speak into our atmosphere and change these narratives. Africans can't be on the street of China begging for food to eat. What is that? This is what I keep saying. Kings and princes and queens walking on foot while servants globally are riding on horses, if you understand what I mean. Well, good morning, Africa, and I hope I wake you up. Good morning, Africa.
One Voice Africa.
Do you know a creative script writer?
Or are you one? This is a call to everyone
Who has a story to tell? Let us tell it for you on One Voice Africa TV.
Want to show Africa to the world, the real Africa. So if you have a story to tell,
Story that promotes our culture or presents our African reality, you are welcome to join us.
to participate, please follow the instructions on your screen.
One Voice Africa TV, telling real African stories.